Hello, good morning. We are in A Course in Miracles workbook for students, lesson 60 today. And I will begin by reading a paragraph in the Song of Prayer, section 1, True Prayer, and we are on paragraph 4. The secret of true prayer is to forget the things you think you need. To ask for the specific is much the same as to look on sin and then forgive it. Also, in the same way, in prayer you overlook your specific needs as you see them and let them go into God's hands. There they will become your gifts to Him, for they tell Him that you would have no gods before Him, no love but His. What could His answer be but your remembrance of Him? Can this be traded for a bit of trifling advice about a problem of an instant's duration? God answers only for eternity, but still, all little answers are contained in this. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and say a prayer. Dear God, you who created me in sinlessness are not mistaken about what I am. I was mistaken when I thought I sinned, but I accept atonement for myself, Father. My dream is ended now. Let me know my brothers as I know myself. Only salvation can be said to cure. Speak to us, Father, that we may be healed. We are here only to be truly helpful, Father. We are here to represent Him who sent me. I do not have to worry about what to say or what to do, because He who sent me will direct me. I am content to be wherever He wishes, knowing He goes there with me. I will be healed as I let Him teach me to heal. All right, now let's move on to lesson 60. Lesson 60 is our our final review lesson of 46 through 50. The ideas for today are lesson 46, God is the love in which I forgive. Lesson 47, God is the strength in which I trust. 48, there is nothing to fear. 49, God's voice speaks to me all through the day. And 50, I am sustained by the love of God. Okay, so 46, God is the love in which I forgive. God does not forgive because He has never condemned. The blameless cannot blame, and those who have accepted their innocence see nothing to forgive. Yet forgiveness is the means by which I will recognize my innocence. It is the reflection of God's love on earth. It will bring me near enough to heaven that the love of God can reach down to me and raise me up to Him. God is the strength in which I trust. Lesson 47. It is not my own strength through which I forgive. It is through the strength of God in me, which I am remembering as I forgive. As I begin to see, I recognize His reflection on earth. I forgive all things because I feel the stirring of His strength in me, and I begin to remember the love I chose to forget, but which has not forgotten me. Lesson 48, there is nothing to fear. How safe the world will look to me when I can see it. It will not look anything like what I imagine I see now. Everyone and everything I see will lean toward me to bless me, What a beautiful image that is. I will recognize in everyone my dearest friend. What could there be to fear in a world that I have forgiven and that has forgiven me? God's voice speaks to me all through the day. Lesson 49. I love these lessons. I feel like in every sentence it's just a nugget of beauty and joy. There is not a moment in which God's voice ceases to call on my forgiveness to save me. There is not a moment in which His voice fails to direct my thoughts, guide my actions, and lead my feet. Hold on to that thought. There is not a moment in which His voice fails to direct my thoughts, guide my actions, and lead my feet. I am walking steadily on toward truth. There is nowhere else I can go because God's voice is the only voice and the only guide that has been given to His Son. Lesson 50. I am sustained by the love of God. As I listen to God's voice, I am sustained by His love. As I open my eyes, His love lights up the world for me to see. As I forgive, His love reminds me that His Son is sinless. And as I look upon the world with the vision that He has given me, I remember that I am His son. And when I don't use His vision, I can change my mind, right? God is the love in which I forgive. God is the strength in which I trust. There is nothing to fear. God's voice speaks to me all through the day. I am sustained by the love of God. Just bask in that. What a great way to start our meditation this morning. It's very, very beautiful. I love the Course. It's not the Course. I love A Course in Miracles. I absolutely love it. I thought my perception might change and I might grow where it doesn't affect me the same way. But every day it affects me this way. Every day. So, and I've been practicing A Course pretty much. I think I took 1 year off since 2007. And I can't get enough of it. And I want to I wish I could remember it all throughout the day, but that's what we're practicing. That is what we are practicing. So, speaking of practice, I haven't reviewed the introduction in our practice periods in a while. I use a timer, and I would strongly suggest that. And I don't have time to ramble on because I got up late again. So let's go straight into meditation. And I am just going to, let's do a silent 15 minutes. Do whatever works for you. I love the Gary Renard where we put all of our thoughts and problems and everything on the altar and just walk in and just be in the light of God. Be in the light of God. So, thank you for joining with me. I'm going to have one sip of coffee so I don't fall asleep. Just kidding. But I don't think I'll fall asleep. But I could. It's happened. All right. let's spend a minute here, a minute or two here. Let's think about 3 things that we are grateful for today. And now think of your purpose in this world and what you'd like to manifest, what your dream is. Just see how you are in that situation. Look at the surroundings around you. See what you're doing, how you're feeling, who's with you, where you're living, what car you're driving. How you look. Smile, see a big smile on your face. You have a Julia Roberts smile, that big. Feel the joy. Of living, how living in your purpose of love, how that makes you feel and those around you feel. See your home. What you do for recreation, what you do on purpose, for your purpose, how you live your purpose. Well, thank you so much for joining with me today. I love you. Namaste. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And until tomorrow, thank you. Wait, I wanted to review today's beautiful lesson one more time. God is the love in which I forgive. God is the strength in which I trust. There is nothing to fear. God's voice speaks to me all through the day, and I am sustained. We are sustained by the love of God. I love you. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.